Hello, awakened beings. Welcome to this channel. Here I do tarot and oracle readings to support you along your spiritual journey. If that interests you, feel free to check out any other content on the channel as well as interact with this video as you feel called to. Today's reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is general love messages for both couples and singles. All right, general love messages. Let's go. Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this was in the last reading, so you could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo in your chart. I feel like something is a long time coming because I'm looking at this Wheel of Fortune, but it's reminding me more of a clock. Okay. We have Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, and the Strength card. All right, something needs to be said. Something needs to be said in the right timing, though. I'm looking at these two cards. So I'm tuning into the energy of a relationship or dynamic, either from the past or present or future. But I'm tuning into a dynamic where something needs to be said in the right time. And so I'm getting a message of not rushing it. For somebody here, this could be like the whole I love you thing because, there's pressure around saying it and getting a response back and all that. So for some of you, it could be related to that, not wanting to say it too soon, to feel like you're love bombing somebody, especially with the Strength card right here, because this is about balancing emotions and having control over yourself, being well-rounded and grounded. So yeah, I definitely feel like it could be about that, but ultimately, I just feel like there's an immediate message of like allowing things to happen in time. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Okay. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like in this dynamic, somebody is teaching the other person. Okay. Somebody is teaching the other person something. Like they're showing them the way, perhaps. So for a relationship in particular, there could be somebody who is like converting faith, or at least converting ideas, releasing ideas and beliefs and adopting those of their partner. If it's not related to that, it could be more so just kind of learning more about emotional regulation. Like you or your partner could be teaching one or the other, like patience. We have Queen of Pentacles. Yes, and we have hold on, we have the Hierophant right here, and this is the teacher mentor card as well. But I also feel like there's potential for marriage with this dynamic, because with the Hierophant, well, first of all, you have the number 5, so that's 5 is the number of change, and so that could be, the relationship being what it is and then transitioning into marriage, or transitioning from a certain openness and then now it's more open after a certain conversation, like there's more vulnerability or something. So basically, I'm tuning into the number 5 real quick about the relationship becoming changes in the relationship that allow for connection, more connection. Okay, but for some of you, or those of you interested in marriage and stuff like that, I do see that on the board here with the Hierophant. But the Hierophant also confirms what I said about like teaching each other stuff. I do also feel like part of that teaching has to do with, so we have Eight of Swords confirming what I said about, the mental state. So the belief systems and ideas. But this paired with the Strength card, I feel like you could be helping your partner or them helping you, just kind of working through fears and like helping to remedy any kind of trauma from like past relationships, whether those relationships were romantic or whether they come from like, upbringing and stuff like that. But I see a partner like right here, like really helping to calm that, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, because she's coming through as like a steady home. You know what I'm saying? Like the Queen of Pentacles is coming through right now of somebody who is just providing a safe space, a steady home, and like commitment. And so I say that commitment piece because when you look at the Strength card, this person is in front of a lion. And so most people could be fearful about approaching a lion and working with them because they're so ferocious. They have these nails and teeth, you know what I mean? But with the Queen of Pentacles, it just seems like she's not afraid. And so I do see that there's somebody here in this dynamic that is very mature, honestly. Hierophant. So there's somebody who's very mature, very wise, possibly there's long-term marriage stuff here if you want that. But ultimately with this Eight of Swords, I just see like this person being comforted. Like I can see a lion like roaring and stuff, and then a person just comes up and hugs it, and then it stops and it's fine. It starts cuddling. Like that's what I see. Okay, what else we got? Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yep. Yeah, it just seems like somebody was previously living in like fear or, living in the past, or just carried ideas and beliefs that don't serve them. And I just see another person coming in who is like, why do you do that? Like, what's going on there? Let's talk about this, or let me just hug you and hold you while you go through this and it'll be fine. And then, that teaches that person that they don't have to hold on to those things, So, yeah, this is very beautiful. We have Page of Pentacles indicating that this could be a newer relationship for you guys. And so with newer, I would say I have 5 months in my head. But new is subjective. It can mean anything to you. But in my mind, 5 months keeps coming up. So maybe from 1 to 5 months could be this dynamic. Yeah. Okay. I do see that for some of you, you could be meeting this person like in a library or in a public place. I mean, that that kind of sounds like common sense, but like not so much because, we meet online a lot. But no, I feel like for some of you, this might be more in person. Yeah. A place where it's not super busy or anything. You can just kind of sit down and wait and listen and watch, that kind of thing. So yeah, library, bookstore, park, cafe, place. Just something that's like calm. Okay, we do also have King of Swords here. So, and the Empress. So I feel like you guys connect intellectually and emotionally, like you share a lot of views or goals. And then is this Two of Pentacles right here? It is Two of Pentacles. So it could be, and the Sun. Anyways, so with Two of Pentacles, I just feel like, and all of these here, that you guys are on the same page. Okay. Is there anything specific for singles here? A quick message here. I just feel like I'm being drawn back to the Seven of Swords, and so I do feel like, oh, and I was saying something about time as well. Okay, never mind. I think I already said that message. Maybe Spirit wants me to say it again, but like saying what you need to say and opening space for effective dialogue, but not rushing it. So like if you want to, oh, okay, got it. So if you want to, support somebody, or if somebody's trying to support you, I just feel like, you don't want to rush that process. You want to make sure that the space is safe. And, if somebody asks you or you ask them and they're not open, then you don't ask like 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I'll try again tomorrow and I'll ask them the same thing. Like, no, this is one of those things where you kind of just let it come up naturally, and not pressure them for answers. So yeah, that definitely needed to come through, of like prioritizing safe space over just getting answers. Okay? Because I do feel like this person will open up to you when they feel safe and when they feel the timing is appropriate. Because also with this Two of Pentacles, this is about like priorities, right? So I do feel like somebody here just doesn't think that having a certain conversation might be at the forefront of their list. Okay? So that's something there too. All right, well, I think... anything else? Let me pull from this deck because I haven't, and then I'll give you guys your last card. What do you want to say here, Spirit? Ma'at, giving and receiving. So yeah, we just have the Two of Pentacles, and we do have the Strength card. So definitely balances in your reading here. So the thing about Ma'at is she has 42 laws that just kind of help you live as a good person. Well, it helps keep your heart light. So when it comes to the scales, you want your heart to be lighter than the feather, so that when you pass over completion, number 10, you can pass over peacefully and with no regrets. Your heart isn't heavy. And so I do feel like this is a message here for somebody about getting things off of your chest, getting things off of your mind, that are weighing on you. What else? I feel like there's something else. Is there anything else with this mod? Let me pull this one. Well, because we have the number 10. Okay, so for those of you who are possibly like single, well, it can apply to anyone, honestly. Like if your heart is heavy with something, it's going to be beneficial to release that, write it out, say what you need to say to the person. I just feel like this is coming through of saying what's on your heart, getting it off of your chest. And that really will kind of help wrap things up. And I was saying something about sort of kind of like a chapter, right? So, with the number 10, it closes out, but then 1, it reduces down to a 1. So there's, a next chapter, right? So I just feel like once you get things off of your chest, off of your heart, then you're able to open another chapter and write it how you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Or be open to more possibility and stuff. And so That could be a new connection, or it could be the same connection, but just different and how you want it to be, right? So ultimately, yeah, there's a message here of like, and then also that second, like it comes through again through with the strength card right here as well. Yeah. Okay. So let me give you your final card from this deck. Okay, guys, guys. Am I communicating my needs? All right. Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that you are fearing what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul action. Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Okay. I really like this last question because, how can you have a safe space if you don't know what you need for the space to be safe, right? So I feel like that's a really good one right there. So that is your reading. All right. Good luck on your journey and take care.